Hey guys, it's Carrie Creation here, and I'm doing a 3-color challenge today for a couple of reasons. So the first one being, my good friend had challenged me to do a drawing using only blue tones, so I figured that was a good way to do it. And also because I haven't done a 3-color challenge since I updated my thumbnails and openings, so let's get into it. I used a 3-color generator, specifically like resetting until I got majority blue tones, because again, that was kind of the challenge I wanted to go for, was just blue tones. And I found this really beautiful portrait GIF video thing on Pinterest of someone doing colors where they kind of blotted down the colors and then use those colors to do the rest of the image. So I kind of wanted to try something like that. These are the colors that I got from the color generator. I'm really happy with them. There's a little bit of contrast, not too much contrast, and I think it was okay for like an easy way to start. The biggest challenge, and I kid you not, the biggest challenge I had with this artwork was figuring out pretty much which character I wanted to draw. And I decided to go with my character Nell because she's a changeling, and honestly, I got through the sketch and I was like, it's kind of it's a portrait. There's nothing going on. It's just a portrait. And I was like, well, she is a changeling, and I've never really figured out exactly how I wanted her like transformations to really look or anything like that. I'm still not I'm not exactly set on how this came out, but I don't hate how it came out. So let me know what you think at the end of this video. She's basically just meant to be a really sweet character. She's got a pretty simple look, but I actually really like how her face turned out in this. I have drawn her before, and it's been a while since I've drawn her in a way that I'm happy with her, and I'm pretty happy with this. Like, the line art for this, I think the overall sketch is it's really cute, so I'll take it. So getting into the line art here, there's not really a lot to say about line art. I had a lot of fun doing the eyes. Like, I did the eyelashes a little bit different to what I normally would. Sorry about the stutter there. Oh my gosh. It's one of those days, you know? But yeah, I did the eyelashes a little bit different, and I think it turned out really cute. And I've been really enjoying doing line art lately. I really love the brush that I use, and I really should try to get you guys a name for this brush. You can kind of see it over in the corner there, but that's what I use as a brush. It's got like just a really nice smooth application, and I really love it. It's not like a solid black, and it kind of blends a little bit. I have done a video where I basically did the entire artwork with just this brush, and it turned out, very different to what I normally do, but still very fun. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. Hey guys, Future Carrie Creation here. In the post edit, I found that brush that I use for line art, and it is a material that has been deleted by the original creator and can no longer be downloaded. So I am lucky that I can still use it because I've already got it downloaded. Unfortunately, it is no longer available, so I am really sorry about that. Back to the video. But what else can I really say about line art? I had to adjust things as I went a little bit. I wasn't entirely sold on how I did the hair initially, so I just made a couple of alterations as I go, which I try not to do too much when I'm doing my drawings. I do try to get the sketches to be how I want them to be, but I don't know, I was okay with it for a little while, and then I was umming and ahhing about it, so I changed it on the fly, and I think it turned out better, so I'm happy with it. I'm just gonna go and say I'm happy with it. I decided to block it in with the mid-tone color, and then I wanted to add these swatches of like dark and light to the base color and blend it all out. I thought that was really fun. This is kind of what they did in that image that I found on Pinterest, and if anyone's seen it, maybe you know the one I'm talking about. If not, I will try to find it, but I'm notoriously bad at finding things, so I apologize in advance if I don't have a link to that in the video when it goes up. I went and so like I'm still trying to figure out if I like the transformation look for this image. I spent a little bit of time like googling Mystique from X-Men and trying to figure out how to draw something like that, but I couldn't really wrap my head around that too much, so I went with this kind of like crystallizing scaling pattern, I guess, but I didn't want it to be too harsh either, so I went around and blended, but I used this textured blender, and I don't normally use it, but I have to say I really like it, and I'm thinking I should probably use it more. I don't know. I like that it adds something. It's not what I normally do, but it's a nice feel, I think. So yeah, the whole art process at this point was just me adding in mixtures of those three colors where I thought they fit. Basically, when this character is in her human form, she's got different colored hair depending on her emotion, and it's hard to show that when I'm doing only blue tones, but when she's turning into her true form, which is, you know, her changeling form, her eyes and her hair go white. So I decided to use that lightest color, which is kind of like this really nice ice blue-ish, whitish color, to kind of do those sides and kind of imply that's what's happening. I also decided to use that for these scaling parts, but again, I had no idea what I was doing at this point. So I was just kind of blotching them on and trying to hope they didn't look like some weird disease on her. I went through and messed around with the opacity and the blending mode of it. I decided to use that textured blender again. I added these shadings into it. I feel like I was just kind of drawing at different straws, you know, throwing it against the wall until something worked that I didn't hate. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't know if I love it either though, so I'm still not sure. I'm still at odds with this. Anyway, I can't remember if this is the middle tone or the deep tone that I used, but I grabbed that, put it on multiply, and then used it for the remaining shadows just to add that little bit more depth and contrast. I think this still counts as using only 3 colors because, you know, it is that color, right? If I do this again, and I very well like want to do this sort of thing again, where I do a color theme like this based on a generator, and I don't want to limit myself to just one color, so I really hope next time I do this I get lots of interesting colors, and I want to see what I can come up with, but I'm not going to limit myself to 3 colors next time, I don't think, but I don't know, let me know if you'd like to see some more stuff like this. I didn't want to detract with the background, and again, I'm obsessed with that blender, so I just kind of threw that in the background, decided to change the color of it. I adjust the line art, and then we've got our final piece. So this is our end result, and I really hope you like it. If you like the video, please put a like on it. If you're not already subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. I upload videos every week, and I am going to start streaming again. So by the time this goes up, ideally I will be sitting down for a stream tomorrow if all goes well. So if you're seeing this early enough, maybe you can join me then, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!